Have you ever wondered why we always harp on tailoring your resume and keeping information out of the headers and footers? Well, ATS systems are to blame. In this short video, we plan to introduce you to the concept of an ATS system, how it works, and how to best format your resume to be the most successful in your job search. What is an ATS system? An ATS system is an applicant tracking system. These are the ways that big and small companies electronically handle recruitment and job applications. They typically have what are called AIs, so artificial intelligence, algorithms, and softwares, at least skimming through your resume. This can mean a lot of different things depending on what company you're applying to and also what ATS system you're actually sending your application through. Most of the time, what these AI systems will do is they'll filter for keywords, they'll filter for your employers, they'll filter for your years of experience, as well as even your schools that you've attended. So this means that they're reading through your resume. This is very important, and in fact, one of the main reasons your resume doesn't actually get seen by real eyes. So, what does that mean for you? Because it is researching and reading your resume, the way that you format your resume impacts how successful these ATS systems can actually read through your resume. So if you don't have it formatted in a way that these ATS systems can actually read, you're very unlikely to be successful in this job internship. So one of the things that we're going to do is I'm going to pull up a couple of pictures of what these ATS systems look like from a recruiter's point of view. So a lot of times what they're going to do is they're kind of going to function as a database. They're going to have your name, they're going to have a link to like the PDF or Word document that you submitted, and they're going to, link what job you applied to. And one of the big things that they do is they signify how close of a match you are to the job description. So how does this work? Well, they are comparing what you have written in your resume to keywords in the job descriptions. That is one of the reasons that we always emphasize tailoring your resume. If you're not tailoring your resumes, these ATS systems aren't going to consider you a match, and you're far less likely to actually have your resume seen by real human eyes. So in this particular picture that I'm going to have pulled up, we're going to see that the green and yellow indicates how close of a match you are to the job description. And if it's not a close enough match, the odds are that your resume is not going to get read. So all of this to say, how do you, a student or an alumni, cater your resume to make sure that it is read well by these ATS systems? One of the things that I'm going to mention again, always tailor your resume with the keywords from the job description. This is going to be super important because these are the keywords that ATS systems are matching. If you have these keywords, these key components, you're going to have a higher match percentage. The second formatting tip we want to highlight is ensuring your resume doesn't have tables, graphs, photos, fancy fonts, or weird colors. All of these disrupt how AIs read your resume. Please do not use Word templates. Most of the time they're based on table formats, which make it hard for AIs to read, and we really encourage you to use the formats and the templates that we have on our website. We've gotten tons of feedback from recruiters that our format is the easiest and most readable for recruiters and ATS systems alike. One of the other things that we want to make sure that you're doing is using the long form and acronym versions of words. So if you have a certification and that certification is an acronym, make sure that you list out the long form because you just really don't know what phrasing the AI is using to compare. For some of them, maybe they'll totally get the acronym. Some of them may not. You just don't know. Next, make sure that you refrain from putting things in the headers and footers. Most AI systems will not pick up on that information, which means that your key details, like your contact information, can get ignored and missed by AI systems reading it. Lastly, we always want to make sure if you are submitting your PDF, make sure that it is searchable. Now, one of the ways that you can do this is if you have the full version of Adobe, you can optimize searching If you do not have the full version of Adobe, create your resume in a Word document and then convert it to a PDF. If you do it that way, it's always going to be searchable. But if for some reason this is like your second or third saving of your PDF, try and optimize the search process through the Adobe app and it will make it searchable. As always, a short handout of the tips that we mentioned in this video are going to be available in the description and on our website. If you're struggling with your resume and need to make an appointment, find us on Handshake or email us at career@udallas.edu. Or feel free to drop by our new office in Cardinal Farrell 204. We're here to help you put your best foot forward and make sure that complicated AI systems don't delete your resume before you've had a chance to shine.